Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy Ray of Amy Ray Plans, and today I'm here to fill out my memory spread for the week of August 4th through August 10th. So this was the day I left to go visit my family. So Monday, I marked that I was in pain. I packed. I had Starbucks, I got Happy Meal, I had ice cream, and I watched movies on Netflix with my mom. Starting off with Tuesday, I marked that it was my best friend's daughter's birthday. I should probably tell you what kit and everything I'm using. This is the Sunny Daze kit from Caress Press. This is my second time using it. I just love it so much. I used Caress Press foil bundle as well as a full Caress Press washi overlay. Again, filled out Monday, and then Tuesday marked that it was my best friend's daughter's birthday. And then I put down the boxes because I was trying to save some time, because I know last time I did a memory spread, it was over an hour. And I was like, I don't know if people like that. Like it being that long, I mean. These I'm going to put here. Alright, so now I'm looking for my coffee binder. My binders are all to the side of me. That's how I kind of fill out my memory spreads. So actually, hold on a second. I might have a, no, I don't have a gold star. Actually, let's just use a gold coffee time script. This is from SPC. And then to mark this, I'm gonna go in with this from Carlea Plans. I marked it the same way, or very similar. Use the same icon, I mean. Let me just go through the stickers that are already down real quick. Paper and Milk, Carlea Plans. These are both Carlea Plans. Caress Press, Carlea Plans. SPC, Caress Press, SPC. All of these are Caress Press. The Coffee Monsters Co., Plana Hannah, and then we have SPC and Carlea Plans. And then the next thing I'm marking is that I had my flight. I have such bad anxiety on flights now. Although this flight I took Delta. Normally I take Spirit, but sometimes Spirit has like weird, like they'll have one flight that's a normal time, and then they'll have flights that are like 9 hours worth of layovers. So what I tend to do is I like, obviously, the regular flight. So if they don't have one like that, then I'll do Delta. But I didn't realize Delta now, all of the airplanes have screens. I didn't have headphones with me because normally my headphones are not they're wireless. So I didn't have any that connected into the actual, you know, that had the wire. But on the way back, I got, my sister gave me a pair of older headphones they had when they went on a Delta flight. Not older headphones, but ones they weren't using. And so I was able to watch a movie on the way back. That helps much more with my anxiety than reading a book. So I feel like what I'm going to do is just download stuff on my phone. Then it, like, download one movie, because all I have time to watch on my flight to visit my family is one movie anyway. So, alright, so that was the flight. Then marking anxiety because it was bad. No, that's book. This is reading. No, these are my emotions. Alright, so for anxiety, I'm going to use this script. A lot of my scripts are from the same shops, so It would be Carlea Plans, SPC, Cross Press, Planet Hannah, Kinsey's Creations. Even though I don't have a lot from her, but I have some that were D-stashed to me. And then, sadly, when I found her shop that I wanted to buy more from, it had already closed. All right, so for Anxious, this is pretty much how I felt. So we can use this from Stick with the Plan Co. And then I also use a lot of scripts from Magical Sticker Co., which is another shop I need to make a wish list for because I just have so much I want to buy. And then I read on the flight. So I have this read script from SPC. Ooh. And then I have, I don't know, these are all bigger icons on this. And then my dad and I, when he picked me up from the airport, we went to this restaurant that's close to the airport, Italian restaurant. So I had pasta for dinner. So for that, I have a pasta script. Carlea Plans, and I do PR for Carlea Plans. You can use Amy15 to save 15%. If she is having new releases, you can still mention my name in the notes to get my freebie. I feel like that went down crooked, but oh well. And then I watched the Mets game when my dad and I got home. So all these binders next to me. Trying to figure out everything. All right, so sorry. Again, I'm fine, and then I go to film my videos and I feel sniffly. All right, so for Mets game, I'm going to use this script from Planet Hannah. Hi, Dave. That's my boy. And then I'm just looking for small TV. What's the matter? What? I just gave you treats and it's not... Oh, of course, you want to cuddle with me because you know Mommy's filming a video. Come here, I'll pet you. Where are you? Hi. So that was Tuesday. And then Wednesday... You'll see me mark Starbucks a lot when I'm visiting my family because I do get it a lot. I obviously don't get it as much as I do when I'm visiting my family, but I do get it a lot when I visit them. All right, so what color do we want to use? Let's use... What's up? What's the matter? You were not up here when I started to film this video, mister. I am marking in 5 things this day. So, first thing is just trying to check that we're good in frame. What? He's literally like trying it. What's the matter? Alright, so for Starbucks, get out my coffee binder. What's the matter, Magoo? I can hang out with you when I'm done filming, but when that happens, you won't want to hang out with me. Alright, so for that, let's use the script. I'm just picking out a different sticker so I don't mark it the same way every day that I put it in. Let's use one of these from Moonlight Paper Co. I'm glad I stocked up on these because she closed her shop. Just trying to match. I know the yellow matches the best, but I don't want to put it because it's a yellow label. This one I think goes pretty good. And the reason these ones are glossy, this side is a matte. You okay, Dave? And then the next thing I'm marking was I had a really bad headache this day. And I know it's because I was trying, my doctor gave me a pain medication to help while I was visiting my family. But I only ended up taking it a couple of times because, like I said, it gave me really bad headaches. Like, very bad. To the point where, like, I couldn't. And it also made me very dizzy and lightheaded. So for that, let's use teal box. And then for here, oh, I feel like that went down crooked, that's okay. And then for here, let's do pink. Just fits. All right, so for headache, I have these stickers from Bubba Bear Studio that were destashed to me, so I'm going to use those. And then I don't think I have a headache script. Actually, I might do. It would be in here. No, I don't. Okay, so I'll just write it in. I don't like how I wrote that A. And then I went out to lunch with my, with my nephew Joey and my dad. I was seeing him because the next Monday he was going up. He was heading back to go to school. So for that, I'm going to use a fork and knife icon. I got a Reuben and french fries, and I think my my nephew and my dad got the same thing, some type of sandwich. Getting chunky. I was about to write headache again. That would have been great. Lunch with Joey and Dad. And you know my nephew lives to tease me, so that's what he was doing. And then Then I went to Target with my dad because I mentioned I've been drinking protein coffees now. So I wanted to get them. So I got them at Target, and then I also marked just spending time with my dad. What color? Yellow. Okay, let's do a half box situation. All right, so for Target, oh, no, that's the wrong thing. On this binder, I don't need anymore right now. So Target, I think I have a script in here. I just don't know if I have a gold one. Actually, no, it wouldn't be in this binder. It would be, and I always call these binders. They're not binders. They're reusable albums, and I know that. I just never call them the right thing. All right, so that is Caress Press. And then I'm gonna get this yellow Target bag, which is a Scribble Prints Co-Doodle. And then marking spending time with my dad. I have a script from Carlea Plans. And I'm just looking for, I'll use this from Caress Press. And that is the first half of the week. On to the second half. So Thursday, how many things am I marking in Thursday? Oh wait, hold on. And I have this half box overlay from the foil bundle. Those are so cute. I love those. I am marking 6 things this day. Okay. This is an older format as well. I'd love if she reformat this kit. But it's a couple years old now, so I'm sure she won't. All right, so maybe I won't mark in pain, and then I'll just mark 5 things. Literally, I can mark in pain and in my feelings every day, but so let's just do 5 things. That way I don't need to use like a lot of little things. And then I think orange is the color. Yeah, okay. So for this, I placed a Carlea Plans order. And this script is from Carlea Plans. And then just deciding what sticker I want to use. This is run from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then next, I got Starbucks. Let's use teal for this. I don't think any of these have. I think I used the coffee one on here. Yeah. But this one I have. This icon. And then I'm gonna use the Coffee Run script. So that's SPC Caress Press. And then next, wait, I'm on Thursday. I went to Barnes & Noble. I had a $5 reward. And I didn't think they'd have the book because it wasn't supposed to come out till the following Tuesday. But they had it, so. My dad was like, you went into the bookstore and bought one book. And then he was like, and then he told my niece that. And then she was like, and then my dad was like, that's because you paid for it. And I'm like, no, I bought more than one book when I was paying for it. But anyway, he was just being silly. Where's my book binder? Ugh. Barnes & Noble. This script is Carlea Plans, and then I'm gonna use this yellow Carlea Plans Barnes & Noble bag, and then my dad, my niece, and I got sushi. We really like this place. I only get a California roll, so I get like a couple orders of it, but they like all types of sushi. And then my niece and I went into Sephora because the sushi place was by the mall. We went into Sephora afterwards, and like every 5 minutes my dad was like, are you guys done yet? And I'm like, Dad, I don't get to do this with Olivia a lot. So like, can you just like leave us alone and like let us shop? So, but you know, men and shopping. He's like, I don't like shopping. And I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to shop. Just go outside. There's a bench right outside the store. Sit there and we will be with you when we're done. And then I was like, and if you keep coming in, it's just going to take us longer. I got her, so I got 2 of my Touchland sanitizers. I got the blue sandalwood because that is really hard to find, that kind. The next time I need it, I just need to place an order online. But, and then I got a Glossier lip balm that I've been wanting to try, and she picked out a lip color that she wanted. It was so funny because she was, I need to find my sushi stickers. She was, I think I have some in here. She was like spraying different things, and she's like, Annie, I sprayed this perfume, and I thought it was like vanilla, but then it said vanilla and cigarettes, or vanilla and tobacco. And she's like, my arm smells so bad. And I was like, yeah, we might have to like cut off your arm until that scent goes away. I was just being silly, but it was funny. So sushi with O and D. And then Sephora, I know I have a sticker. I think I have a Sephora bag. Oh no, it's just Ulta. Okay. So then I can use, let me use, we have shopping bags here. No, just groceries. I thought there was like a shopping sticker on here, but apparently not. Is it on this? No, these are the same ones. Let me see. We'll use, oh wait, no, that's like to mark online shopping. It wasn't online shopping. I feel like that semi-matches. So Sephora. And then I ended up marking 6 things anyway. So that's fine. And then I'll put in pain down here. That binder is somewhere. So I have In Pain from Carlea Plans. I'm just going to use this Paper and Milk guy again. And then we're on to Friday. Friday, I placed 2 orders. I placed a Scribble Prince Co. order and a Caress Press order. I'm just going to mark that with 1 shopping thing. Let's do teal. This one's cute. It's a sticker spree that is from Scribble Prince Co. And I'll use this Treat Yourself sticker from Stick With The Plan Co. And then I read, let's use this one. And then I got Starbucks. So for reading, I have this script from Scribble Prince Co. Go into my reading binder. I'm gonna use this sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then, like I said, Starbucks. I'm gonna use another one of these scripts. That went down totally crooked. And I'm gonna use this from Krissy and Designs. And then I watched Netflix. I need orange. And then I spent time with my dad. And I watched the Mets game. So wait, so I need yellow. Okay. Let's use this. Alright, so Netflix. for Netflix. I don't know why I said it like that. That was kind of silly. Oh, wait. I have it right here. Duh. Why am I going in the binder? Alright, so I'm going to use this Netflix binge sticker from Caress Press along with the Netflix logo also from Caress Press. And then to mark spending time with my dad, I'm going to use this little star icon from Scribble Prints Co. And another script that says time with dad. And then the last thing I'm marking for that day is watching the Mets game. This is from Carlea Plans. And I'm going to use this baseball glove, also from Carlea Plans. And then we're on to Saturday. Just thinking what color I want to use. Saturday, I was, again, in a lot of pain. Went to Starbucks. And I was in my feelings. Yellow. And then Saturday, I watched a lot of YouTube. And I watched the Mets game. Alright, so starting off, marking that I was in pain. Wait, did I mark it Sunday? No, I didn't. So let's just mark it the same way with that paper and milk sticker. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to use this one from Bubba Bear Studios. And then, since we're in here anyway, I'll just mark in my feelings while we're here. Let's go right here. And pretty sure I'm going to use this one from Stick with the Plan Co. And then I was marking a Starbucks. And I'm gonna mark that. use a teal, but yeah, let's just use this one. Carlea plans. And then marking YouTube. Where is my... yes. These were destashed to me. These are Magic Prince Co. I don't think they're open any longer. And we have a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And the last thing I'm marking Saturday is the Met scheme. But instead of marking Met scheme, to pull in more gold foil, I'm gonna just use a game night script. And I'm gonna use one of these bow baseballs from Fox and Pip. And then on to Sunday. Sunday, I have 5 things to mark. I've watched YouTube. And I watched Netflix. And I watched the Mets game. And I had a burrito for dinner, and I spent time with my dad. Alright, so I'm gonna save these because I definitely want to use this kit again. First thing I'm marking again is YouTube. I'm gonna use this Krissy and Designs. See that? I almost put it on the wrong side. And I'm gonna use the YouTube bench script again from Magic Prince Co. And then for Netflix, I'm going to mark it the same way that I marked it here. And then the Mets game, I'm going to use another game night script. I should have used the gold game night scripts to mark them just to bring more gold foil in, but I didn't think of it until this day. Although this wasn't at night, but oh well. It might have been the game of the week, because I know they recently had a game of the week. Yeah, I think it was a night game. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's to mark that. And going to use this baseball from Carlea Plans. And then I have a burrito script, also from Carlea Plans. And a burrito icon from Scribble Prints Co. or Doodle. I'm sad her doodles are no longer. And then lastly was marking time with my dad. So I have another one of these scripts from from Carlea Plans. And I'm going to use one of these stickers. Oop, hold on. And this shop is no longer open. And that is the full week. So, yeah, I like how it turned out. I really love this kit. Again, love the colors. I think it's such a fun summer kit. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.